Is Blue Lock good? Yeah. I read 12 volumes of Blue Lock, around 100 chapters. It's great. Usually when people say something is like the best new gen, it's usually just like bravado and like they're being biased and they're just saying theirs is the best. I'm not mad at people saying Blue Lock's the best. I can see why they can think that. Blue Lock is like incredibly solid. Its main character is interesting. The plot is interesting. The pacing and arcs are good and well done. The side characters are great too. It's all around super solid. And to top it off, it has amazing artwork. So, it's kind of got the whole package. From the outside looking in, you've probably seen a lot of the craziness from Shido. A lot of things he says are outlandish. I haven't got to them yet, but I know what people are talking about, right? And there's some crazy scenes with him involved. Like this. This was kind of a joke. He got in trouble for fighting with someone else, so they put him in solitary confinement, and then they locked him up. It's a gimmick, but it's funny. It also works for the plot because he's gonna unleash him against the other team. But whatever, that's not important right now. Opening a story about football, Blue Lock is actually about self-development and what it takes to become a great athlete. How much you have to change and reinvent yourself over and over to become the best version of yourself. And Usagi, the main character, not the little plushy guy, but this dude, he embodies it like no one else. I think so far in the story, he doesn't have much ego. Compared to a lot of the other characters who find trouble like changing themselves, he is okay with it. He'll constantly reflect, what could I have done better? What can I do right now? What do I need to change so I can get to that next level? Constantly, he's always having the wheels turning. He's always trying to evolve. What is the pinnacle of you, right? So that is pretty much the goal of Blue Lock. Blue Lock is a program where they are trying to create the best striker for Japan to win the World Cup, right? Insane goal, right? The way they're doing it is they're putting all these like strikers through these different challenges, right? If they fail, they can't represent Japan and they can't play ever again. The stakes are really high. And because of the stakes are so high, characters have to evolve and change their philosophies and how they play and how they see the game. Some people are like, they get up there, they change, they evolve. Some of them, they crash down, we never see them again. I honestly think it's a very interesting premise for a story about football, which is supposed to be a team sport, but the way they explained it was very interesting that in real life, you see like people like Messi, like Mbappe, like mega teams have their star player. They're the ones who actually make those whole teams work. It's partly they make these teams win because of their striking ability. Simplifying it, but they go more into it in the story. Yeah, but while I was reading through it, I was surprised this story gets hate. I can get it if you're a football fan because this story is not very realistic, which is okay because this story, like I said, it's more of a self-development story instead of a straight up football story, right? Because there's some insane things characters do. Like I know very basic about football. Like I played football before. But I know how hard like some of these things are to do. Nagi here catches the ball mid-air and in the same second, like right after, kicks it into the goal. I've been watching the World Cup. I have never seen a player catch the ball mid-air into a kick straight up instantly in like 5 seconds. That just doesn't happen that often or at all. Of course, some of the things that happen in Blue Lock are real. They're just exaggerated, which is, again, it's fiction, so they're gonna exaggerate it. I think you should read Blue Lock even if you don't like football. I think if you like self-development and like, self-evaluation and like trying to become a best version of yourself, you're gonna get a lot out of this story because of Sagi and how many of the themes and philosophies of Blue Lock are about, hey, you kind of have to change at times to become better. And if you don't want to change, you're going to have to change how you look at things. But either way, Blue Lock's pretty good. Go check it out. Peace. Yeah, I'm Verzeek. Follow me for more manga stuff and other things. Peace.